Ring up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record, as I have been doing so consistently and persistently since the end of August 2023. And today is the 17th of September 20. Tuesday, the 17th of September 2024, and I'm leaving another daily message regarding the unlawful kidnapping and abduction of my brother from my care home and into your custody. And whilst you're detaining him unlawfully in your private prison at Sunningdale Care Home, I know you're not at work today because you're basking in the sun, no doubt, and relaxing because you're not at work until the 19th of September. However, you put my brother into a position now for a whole 407 days when he has no legal rights and no protections and no security and no rights and to access his own family, such as myself as the greatest stakeholder and as his carer. So while you, the local authority, plot, plan, and conspire to torture and victimize individuals such as my brother, you're quite happy secure in your own positions, getting paid to do villainy and tyranny, and then going on holiday and having your rights protected and your privacy protected, and acting with anonymity and impunity to the actions and decisions that you're taking. But yet, at the other end of these decisions are, human lives and human suffering, such as my brother's suffering, my brother's ongoing suffering, where he can have no contact with his own brother, such as myself, whom I was a carer for, after your villainous evil actions to destabilize our family and to sabotage my caring role. You, the local authority, have gone to extraordinary lengths to sabotage my caring role. Why is that the case? Why would you spend so much time, money, resources, and effort to try to break us brothers apart? Considering that I've told you I'm my brother's keeper and his guardian and protector, why would you take all this time and effort to do this? Because there is something strange and underhanded here, isn't there? There are so many people out there in the Bradford community that you should be helping, that you could be helping, that you're neglecting and failing to help, who are distressed, who are needing of your services. My brother does not need your help and assistance and services. It is your meddling and interference that has caused the present situation to arise. I am my brother's carer and I'm charging you, and you know about my charging policy. I won't reiterate it here. And because you can't afford to pay the care costs, what you're looking to do is you're looking to go above and beyond your restraints or legal restraints and act with impunity against the very laws that you operate and are obliged to work under. So to force through an agenda and a narrative which is fast falling apart over the longitudinous of time. You cannot simply come to somebody's house and take somebody without any legal justification. But you know, and I know, the reality is that the laws that you have, the rules and regulations that you have do not apply to you, do they? Because you seem to be above the law. Well, what they do apply to is common people, natural people, the citizenry, that you have a duty of care to. Laws and rules and restrictions and sanctions apply to the people, natural people, God's created people. You want to restrict their liberties, but you want to have full liberty as a local authority corporation to do as you please. The laws cannot affect you. You're above the law, aren't you're the ones that you believe that you make the law, so they don't affect you. I mean, come on, we know historically this is not the case. No one should be above the law, but you, the local authority, as Bradford Council, the rogue council that goes around killing and murdering people, believe that you're above the law. This is why you can kill and murder people with impunity without any consequences, because what's going to happen to you? The police are not going to investigate Bradford Council, are they? They don't have the power, the jurisdiction, or the reason to do so, especially since you're the paymasters. The police don't want to bite the hand that feeds them, like any good dog. They're all barking. They're barking at me, but they're not barking at you, are they? Because you're the master. They're not going to turn against their own master as long as the master's feeding them. So West Yorkshire Police are not going to investigate you for your criminal conduct and behaviour, and that leaves you open to do as you please. The only people that could then hold you to account is private prosecutions going before the judiciary. But because you bought off the judiciary, all the judges are in your pockets, and they're listening to what you're saying. This is one of the reasons that you, Bradford Council, are feeling so confident in your abilities, because you know the fact that the whole British Ministry of Justice, you've perverted for your benefit and advantage. You are the mighty local authority. I am just a lonely, disenfranchised carer from a migrant background, and that's another thing as well. This is another dimension, isn't it? You don't like me because my parents were immigrants, but the reality is that you needed my parents when all your factories got blown up, all your infrastructure got blown up. Who blew up your infrastructure? Who destroyed everything? Was it brown people and black people, or was it another white man, who wanted an Aryan race of white superiority? Was it not Adolf Hitler that bombed your cities and destroyed your infrastructure, and then you needed foreigners to come in to build your infrastructure, and now all of a sudden that you've built up your infrastructure and you've rebuilt everything, now you want to kick everybody out, and you've got double standards.
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, I'm not going to go off on another diatribe. I've got plenty of time to give you more what I think, but at this moment in time, I would like to speak to my brother, even though I didn't get to speak to him on his birthday, and I would like you to give me the justification of why you're holding him hostage like this. Are you going to end up killing him off like you killed everybody else off? I want to speak to you. Why are you refusing to engage with me?
Sorry, your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
What's happened here? Well, I pressed the wrong button, I think. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're not going to answer the calls anyway. It's not important for me to have left the message. I've obviously recorded it and I'm going to publicize it. But you see that these people have a double standard. They have one standard for themselves and another standard for everybody else. And they literally believe that they can go around killing and murdering people because who's going to hold them to account? All the common people are also divided amongst themselves. We are divided amongst ourselves, pointing the finger at each other while our overlord masters, such as those in authority, are laughing at us fighting and want us all divided so that they can continue to control and dominate us. That's the reality of the situation. While we are all pointing the finger at each other through our own prejudices and our own incompetences, these people that control us, they love it. They've got authority over us, and they wanna stand over and control us and rip away our rights. They don't care for nobody. We shouldn't fight with each other because that just plays into their agenda and narrative. These people are psychopaths.